Let's go on. And advertised out. Hello, Kirok. Ooh, 3 people already. Five viewers. Wow. Very good. Got these knocked out fucks who are augmented. Let's see, where was it? Right.
Confirm. Peg is down.
Not what I did in mind. My voice may sound a little raspy because I've had a head cold for the past few days and I'm just recently starting to get over it. I started with 5 viewers and now I'm down to 2. Ah well. Quality over quantity.
Are you alright, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor erase me now. The places I can go, there is no one he can send. I plan to tell him this myself.
Can't wait.
Add out to 1 viewer. Let's see, do I have all the cards? I have all the cards.
Nice equipment.
Toch, Larry, toch, Larry! Like I am not a citizen.
Okay, so unfortunately we are at the point where until something major happens, I don't really have much to talk about with this game, so we're just going to be going through this bit by bit.
Somebody
Tonight at the Red Queen. Here we are at last. Red Queen.
Right, there's another side quest outside the apartment.
News from Dominic. Has he come to his senses?
That's fine. No, Mrs. I'll just take it off your
I
corpse
have
later.
enough to... Massa Cadlick, I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
If you say so.
Oh, but I do say so, Metal Man. And my word is law in my domain. So relax. Enjoy yourself. It's a very wholesome place.
Wholesome.
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend, and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
This place. It's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things, and well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require a matriarch's touch, and the comings and goings of certain strangers who ask too many questions.
I'm flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, Metal Man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me. I understand your family is very important to you. Does that include a kid named Dominic?
Ah, I didn't think you were here for the scenery.
I'm here to repay a favor.
This club is my confessional. People stop by, whisper in my ear. Sometimes I forgive, sometimes not. Lately, I hear one of the Diwali men wants to reconcile with me. How old-fashioned of him.
He helps you out, you help him out. I take it Dominic's causing some kind of trouble.
Dominic has made bad choices for himself and for his family. We have tradition to consider. So I ask you, what is the best way to get a hot-headed young man out from where he does not belong?
You talk to him. You say whatever it takes to make him understand your point of view.
I would like nothing more than to strap Dominic to a chair and make him understand my point of view. But first, I need to get him into the chair.
Then what did you have in mind?
My hands are bound by politics. You, I think, have the look of someone used to working around political matters. Perhaps you could kidnap Dominic.
I want to understand this better. What makes Dominic our problem?
Sometimes the Valley operations need sharp young toughs who can wave a gun, and sometimes they need men who can look good in a suit and make allegiances.
So which type is he?
I made an arrangement for Dominic. I found him a woman, found him a place, away from all this, where he was useful to the family. But he thinks he knows better. He thinks like Radich Nikolads.
He's a runaway groom. You wanted to marry him off, he wants to sit at the Kingpin's table. And this costs you, doesn't it?
You're very perceptive. Dominic is disposable to Radich, but to me, he can bring a more capable wife into the fold. My fold.
Alright, where's Dominic now? What do you want me to do?
They call it Hotel Narikala, an old Georgian joke. One of Radich's safe houses. Dominic knows we cannot interrupt Radich's hospitality.
And that's where I come in. It's heavily guarded, I assume.
And surveillance systems, alarms. This is the boy.
So I sneak into this building, find Dominic, tell him he's expected back home.
No. You get in, you incapacitate Dominic. You bring him out and leave him in a cozy storage locker. No one can see any of this happen.
You want me to knock this guy out and drag him through a building full of Radich's men, undetected? You're kidding, right?
Where I am from, abduction of the bride was a time-honored custom. So you think of this as an act for equality. You'll know Dominic by his tattoo. Do not bring me the wrong man.
Alright, so I just have to go kidnap the man. I mean, this is a cyberpunk setting. Morally questionable actions like this are no stranger to us. Oh, wrong way. Oh, she has prosthetic arms, I think.
Yes.
Just gotta keep myself quiet. Avoid being spotted.
You looking for a good time? That's my middle
Listen,
name.
when I asked you what the deal with Cadillac and Radich was, forget that. I don't want to get into family shit.
You asked me this morning, and this is what comes out of your mouth now.
Don't be
I
shy.
don't want to get into family shit.
One thought guy.
Okay.
Deny yourself
One
the
thought guy
pleasure.
doesn't go to a strip joint to complain about the buffet.
Yeah, baby.
Wonder if there is anything going on in the theater tonight.
You interested in what I
I think
got?
all these guards for one guy is too much.
Did you check all the apartments like I said? Have to get the girls to bring in the laundry. Looks like it will rain.
charges you in the red light.
Nothing to worry about on my end, Bratishka.
If you have time, start the fucking laundry.
You interested in what I got? You looking for a good time? That's my middle name. Well, one of them.
I have been in.
Hey, we did it.
You looking for a good time? That's my middle.
Need a vacation.
Let's see. Oh, 3 Praxis. Neat. Oh, first up, leg upgrade, and then final stealth upgrade.
Nothing to worry about on my end, Bratishka. This is important. Treat it that way. Have to get the girls to bring in the laundry. Looks like
This is what you came for, isn't it? Honey?
all this guarding is pointless.
Orders are orders.
Just gotta wait patiently. Hello there. There, water base.
He's punk. I never saw a man try harder to look like he came up from the streets.
Dominique,
I have this covered.
he's got the
No
ink. He's
problem.
done time.
Time in some Moscow boutique. Think he got that shit on his legs in prison?
Radic made the call. You want to talk to Radic about who he recruits? Good luck.
If he wants posers, my hometown is full of them.
You know the deal. Some guys are for doing the shooting, and some are for getting shot.
All this guarding is pointless.
If you have time, start the fucking laundry.
If we were back home, she would never dare speak to me that way.
Rather be
Nighty night. Oh, hello, Dystopia. Don't mind me, I'm just causing trouble. This guy was trying to take a leak. What a fucking mistake that was.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on, 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 come on.
Access granted.
Oh, that was close.
I have this covered. No problem. Nothing important.
Let's see.
Gotta be here somewhere, right?
No witnesses. Don't worry, she's alive.
I knew this, Dominic.
I just don't need her sounding the alarm.
That old broad trying something, you think?
That'll keep her there for the time being.
Christ, where the fuck?
Temporary separation of the weapons, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can.
Please leave me alone!
So the sentiment that it's
No witnesses.
That old broad trying something, you think?
Oh boy. Snapshot!
Dominic. Can you talk? You're serious? Someone took out Golwar? I told you! Hiding out with the clanks!
Now I just need to... Now, the first few times I did this, I wasn't very successful, and I just ended up getting into trouble. A lot. However, there's a surefire way that's far more effective, and it's right through here. Aw, Dominic doesn't want to go. Well, too bad for him. Come on.
Cadlick, I delivered your boy Dominic. No one saw me go in or out.
Impressive. How is he?
He's still out cold. Might want to ease off on the bright lights when he comes around.
I'll keep that in mind. We do want him to be as attentive as possible. I think this concludes our business tonight.
It's a joke.
Place was okay. For some reason. Nation Lagna.
Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Cadlick.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Caller is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.
Alrighty then. We got more side. We got a few more side quests to get started on. Let's see. Where's Jensen's apartment again? I think it's in Sierra Vista. That can't be right. Am I going the right way?
Can't defend against that kind of team.
Something wrong?
So how's everybody who's watching the stream today?
Like I am not a citizen here.
Here comes another.
There we go.
news just keeps getting worse.
Shouldn't we be arresting you know who by now?
Johnny's not going anywhere. What's your hurry?
I was given the same orders you were, sir.
I know all about our orders. Do me a favor, eh? At least pretend to look for evidence.
You don't think he did it?
I do think he did it. But I also think we should at least try to prove it. If that's okay with you.
Anything you say, sir.
Orders are orders.
And this doesn't concern you.
We can't let them get away with it. He has to tell us. Excuse me. Please. Did they send you... I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Orc victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I was a cop, once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
It's natural to be scared.
Then you understand. I don't want to get involved if I don't have to.
Sure, I understand. You don't know anyone here. But there's a chance this could happen again. The more you're willing to cooperate with the police, the better the odds of catching whoever's responsible.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
They love to tear us
How come she
apart.
talks to him and not to me?
Didn't think so. So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forego any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
Alright. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was gonna work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there?
He's got us there.
She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl.
This is one of the few...
My orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Needle. Bruises. Fingerprints.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Ugh.
You're 2 years too late already.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Let's see, Alright, I don't have smart vision on. Poor thing. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And unlike the scabs in Cyberpunk, who rip you apart for your implants, this was done for Murder's Victim Press ID card. Angela Gunn was a reporter. Ooh.
Away from the crime scene.
Let's see. There's one more piece of evidence around here. I know it.
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Alright, here we go. EMP fragments. Ooh. So it came from an EMP. Used primarily to disable electronics for people who rely on augmentations.
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over a beer.
What?
Oh, nice hands. Little bro. We just got people videotaping a crime scene, which is what happens in real life, honestly.
City run by criminals.
But yeah, the Harvester here seems to have torn somebody apart and ripped their augmentations out for no reason other than they could. Now, naturally, I already know the ending to this entire quest line. but that's because
Where you going?
It's a pleasure to speak with you too, Eliza. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step back.
Bell tower.
A devastating blow against basic
Zoom.
rights. These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture.
Ooh, dating.
Everything off
Oh, that's...
Since then, the rift between augmented and natural.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Huh? Does this look... Dystopia. Does this man look stable? Does this man who's living in a dystopia, low on neuropozyne, look like he's stable?
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me so. I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
It doesn't mean anything, it's just that I dealt with the company a while back, that's all.
Really? You know, you look familiar. We didn't work together, did we? Did you know Girardelli? Or maybe Powell?
No, I doubt I knew them personally.
That's too bad. We were all in New South Wales together. I thought maybe you... Never mind. And they're all doing fine now, relatively.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
God damn it. I had a perfect opportunity there. And I missed it. We had a perfect... Come on. It's a little faster now that I've moved it over and moved this game over to the SSD. And I am very happy to have a 4 terabytes solid state drive acting as my latest hard drive. So, things are so much faster. And Hardware Core 6 has been running fantastically. I'm absolutely enjoying it.
Where are you going?
No.
That's too bad. That's right. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
There we go.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy.
Both of your hands are made of alloy?
Fingers are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. What you have is so much greater.
Oh boy.
And then they told me what they wanted me to do, and what would happen to me if I didn't. Well, let me tell you something. That's not me anymore. Hasn't been for a very long time.
They found a partial print on Angela's neck. Belongs to whoever strangled her.
My hands were designed to kill in wars no one's ever heard of. I couldn't leave a trace on someone's skin, even if I wanted to.
They did it so you can kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
I'm sorry for what Bell Tower did to you.
Don't be. They gave me tools they wanted me to have. That it was in their interest for me to have. But the decision to use them, that was all me. Now, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to be left alone.
Understandable. So we've found the exonerating evidence of this poor guy. Namely that he couldn't have killed his wife because there is a fingerprint left on her. And he does not leave fingerprints.
Like I am not a citizen here.
If we're lucky, we may be able to finish a main quest today before I move on to other things for the day.
It makes me scared to leave my home.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
This guy's not so bad. I mean, he's the most self-aware cop we've ever seen, and that's gotta count for something.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Look, I didn't find who the killer is. Sometimes you have to admit there just isn't enough to go on. That the pieces don't fit. Not yet, anyway. But I do know Johnny Gunn didn't kill his wife.
How can you be sure?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Alrighty then.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
We spent most of our time eliminating suspects. I still don't know who killed Angela.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
more side quests don't open up until we get past the some certain things. I do know that I have one major main quest I want to do today that I absolutely want to share with everybody, because it's easily my favorite in the game.
City has gone to hell.
Open check security.
That's the kisses of it.
Feels like everyone is paranoid.
In other news, I've been talking with an animator who does 3D VTuber models, and we've been discussing some stuff. I'm thinking about saving up some money to upgrade to fully 3D. Imagine that, seeing my little avatar here bouncing around in full 3D.
Listen up. This currently established.
Oh, that would be cool. Yes, it would even come with hand tracking and everything. So I'd be way more expressive.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay.
Understandable. Understandable. All semester
Where do I find these
starts.
stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
This is different.
Why is it smoking? This is also the basis of the Deus Ex multiplayer game, Breach. This is a short-lived level, but it is kind of fun in a way. It's eerie, it's sci-fi-ish. So, what are we doing again? Hacking. You know, how hackers do. We type in some random numbers on a keypad, on a keyboard, go, I'm in, and then suddenly we've done it all. The inspiration here feels distinctly more Neuromancer, which I talked about at length in my first Deus Ex playthrough. The neural subnet here is closer to the cyberspace and the matrix of Neuromancer, collective unconsciousness hooked together by special computers that use neural activity to input key programs.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message.
Hello, Bob.
We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
I need to speak with Director Miller about my investigation. Thought maybe he was in the NSN. You?
Same. Only just leaving him a message. It's about Vince Black, our organized crime division head. I'm worried. I was hoping maybe the director had heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Well, I stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderly?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderly are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderly started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Let's persist.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderly came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Alrighty then.
Our Chang was heck.
The original digital. If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Managed to track Vince all the way to the Repertory Cinema yesterday at noon. But the camera doesn't show him going out. It must have been another exit. Did he meet somebody there? How should I know? Dozens of people walked in during the next hour, but I didn't recognize any of them. It's been too long.
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Valium was something big.
Since then, the rift between augmented and naturals has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to...
Already, I'm up to 3 Praxis? Damn! Why collect this many? All this stuff has been happening, I've just not been paying attention.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
I also need to sell off some of this shit, jeez.
Yes. Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like the bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
A Stanek? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Nice, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Alright then.
I need somebody over here.
Whoa. God damn. Some shit just went down.
can't defend against that kind of thing.
Jeśli w tomu fakt vědou, jak to tam
Mam.
Mommy up front.
My favorite color. What about you? Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was while I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not Diwali. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlista runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else
saucy.
entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
One of the things definitely in the favor of Mankind Divided is that while they don't have many good hub levels, just Prague, and don't get me wrong, I like Prague as a location. Plus the Czech Republic is a very fun location for cyberpunk stories. I've had an idea percolating in my head for one.
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
As I was saying, you've only got one major hub level in this game. But they at least put the effort in to make the side quests fun and multi-layered.
It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
Sir? You don't belong here. sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Vlasta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities? How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Vlasta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, the ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alrighty then. Read the map. .565.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
So, as for that potential 3D model, the modeler says that I can even set up a payment plan and pay at my own rates. It won't get finished until it's all paid for anyways, so... Yeah, I'm good with that. But I'm still gonna save up a bit of money first before I get onto that. make things a little easier, especially because it's going to be an expensive model, because I'm paying in Canadian, and the guy accepts in USD, so... Improve my VTubing skills. Go from 2D to 3D. Five, 6, 5.
Juan, what are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you are not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Vlasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I didn't come here to get in your way, to keep people like you from escaping places like Golem.
Then walk away. I'll never have another chance like this. I've given them everything I have for this one shot. If I get recaptured... It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I
let's
won't
get
be
this
on
shit in
any
the
of
truck. I
them.
need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Oh, what is with his haircut?
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vlasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like
Meridian
Olive
Owl.
out of
Also,
places
hello,
like
Meridian
Gollum, places
Owl.
like
It's been
Prague.
so long.
Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take Olivia with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill a man.
You need to do what's best for your reputation, not as a gangster or a smuggler or however else you see yourself, but as a man. Or do you want to keep being the asshole who scares his wife into leaving him?
My wife? Dobromila? She's been talking to you? Let me assure you, my wife hates me for reasons I deserve. But I didn't come here for marital advice. I came here to do a job, and you've wasted my time long enough!
Oh yeah, I'm in the UA. Oh.
Trying to shoot the Uyabok! The gunner's down.
And that's the thing about hard mode. If you don't have thermal armor on, you go down quickly. Anyways, yeah, I would recommend getting into it. I'm in UUA, and I'm playing as Jensen here, so... long story, but, And Zorg from the Fifth Element has such a haircut that it's, like, so bad. Just so bad.
Hate to see what these hogs have done.
You know the crappy haircuts seen today? Yeah. Yeah. It's,
What? What are you doing? It's Vlasta. Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is
Come
that
on,
I
let's
won't be
get
on
this shit
any
in
of
the
them.
truck. I need to meet Kat at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olive out of places like Gollum, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take Olivie with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill a man.
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olivie getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
All right, we'll take Olivie to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your sake, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright. Based actually, wow.
Complete control of the city. Not to speak of this again. Not to me.
I don't know. Santo has been a sure bet. You're hurting me. Why are you doing this?
Stay quiet. Sir, just make it through this.
Okay, fine.
Nice to find another bottle. Something to keep us warm.
Not much going on.
This place is a mess. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Oh.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah, bitch, you live like this. Only this bitch is dead. So Vince Black is Sarnabog. Sarnabog is Vince Black. How long do you expect to live 2 lives without me finding out? To think, you might have kept fooling us had you not told her. She's very good, isn't she? Such a man make a man feel safe. Loved, even. By the time you read this, Vlasta will be holding a gun to your face. I asked them to give you something before pulling the trigger. She said it was your favorite.
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be 2 things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Take a chance. You won't be disappointed.
With what happened at the train station, and now everything.
Great. Another one. Not much going on.
Want to hear another one? The clockman's clock.
I'm more interested in how it might affect mine. So,
Oh.
The best secure corporate archiving company in the world. Around the clock, around the world.
I should really start selling some of the shit I've got in my inventory.
Always watching. In part 1 of our 2-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stanley Christensen.
How? How what? Can someone sleep in a clock room? I mean, some people are weird. I have trouble sleeping if I hear too much noise, so I just tend to... Not booby-trapped? Oh no, this place is probably absolutely booby-trapped. I'm accounting for booby-traps.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initial access granted.
Involving yourself with the wrong people. I can't promise you, Father. Shh. Okay, this girl's probably crazy. Inpatient care. Oh. Oh, come on, that's fucking bullshit.
What did I say? Keep an eye out for them. And now, they come.
Smiley, Stanek wasn't at his apartment, but I did find what looked like bomb-making equipment, and a trap set by the Diwali.
You're kidding.
I also found out where he might be, the Red Light District, at a bar across the street from the Red Queen. I'm heading there now.
We have a couple of agents in that district watching the Diwali now. I'll send them over.
Copy that.
They were gonna try gassing me? Gas wouldn't do jack shit. I've got the implanted rebreather on. I need to get back to upgrade these. Not a person breaking into his home. Probably. Actually, that's very decorative. I have to admit, that's pretty impressive. Never noticed that before.
Hey, I'm a citizen. I have rights. You cannot detain me without charging me. This I know.
And I know you're gonna sit there quietly and wait with us like a good little watchmaker.
I've got this, Agent Riley. You and your partner can relax for a few minutes.
Wait a minute. I know you. You've been in my shop. What is this?
You have some things to answer for, Mr. Stanek. We have evidence linking you and your shop to the train station bombing.
Bombing? No, I would never. I wouldn't even know where to start. You have the wrong man.
Do I? Convince me. I have a timing device with your name on it, and I found the tools to make even more bombs in your apartment. What else am I supposed to think?
But you've been to my shop. You know I fix watches. I don't make bombs. No, those tools aren't mine. They belong to my...
Your daughter?
No. Look, take me in. I'm the one you're looking for, not her. I have made bombs for them.
I don't think so. Protecting your daughter is admirable, Mr. Stanek. But you're not doing her any good by taking the blame. You need to tell me what you know.
You're right, I know. Allison was in the military. She always wanted to belong, to be part of something greater than herself. She was such a beautiful child. Gifted.
What happened?
After the incident, she met some people. They said they were her friends, but I could see they only wanted to use her. Parasites, and now they have taken her. You must help. She is not to blame for this. She has been coerced.
Calm down. What do you mean they've taken her?
Allison and I were supposed to meet here tonight. Instead, one of them came by, spewing curses about fleshers and naturals. He gave me a message from her. She was saying goodbye. But she would never. They used her, and now they intend to make her disappear.
Your apartment was booby-trapped by Radic Nikoladze.
What? Why would he? I guess friendship means nothing to a thug.
What happened?
I was never a wealthy man, but my shop is well known and respected. Radic liked my watches. He knew I needed money after what happened to Allison, so we strike a deal. But deals are like beautiful women to that man. A better one always comes around.
Does your daughter have the expertise to do this?
Much more than I do. She was in the military. EOD, they called it. Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
The bomb squad?
Yes. She was happy in the military. They augmented her, rebuilt her to make her better at what she did. But after the incident, she was dishonorably discharged. She was lost.
That's when these new friends found her.
Ugh. They exploited her, and now they plan to discard her.
What do you know about these friends of hers?
Other than they were augmented? Not much. They only spoke to Allison when they came to the shop. As if anyone unaugmented was beneath them. They kept talking about the Ascension, whatever that is.
Where can I find Allison, Mr. Stanek?
I wish I knew. I would go and get her away from those people. I was about to go looking for her when your goons showed up.
We'll find her. I need you to go with these agents. I'll have some more questions for you.
No! I have to go! I have to help her! She's all I have.
Please, let us do our job.
Find my daughter, or I will!
Even portly older man. I don't think he has much luck.
Smiley, I spoke to Stanek. He's not our guy, but he has a daughter, Allison. Ex-military, EOD. She might be the bomb maker.
So what's our next move?
Stanek says he doesn't know where she is, but I think... He's hiding something. The agents are bringing him in. Until he gives her up, this investigation is stalled.
I'll make sure they lean on him. See what he knows.
Good. Let me know what happens.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something more Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
It is nice, isn't
How
it?
the
Sorry? The view. The water. I like to come here when it is
How
quiet
the
and
fuck?
listen to the waves splashing against the wall.
This is the most irresponsible piece of architecture I've ever seen, and I play Armored Core 6. That is the Palisade Bank. There are offices in there. I would not fucking work in there, would you? What in the goddamn? It's the subject of one of the DLC stories we'll be covering as well.
Idiot. It's going to hell.
What is that?
That looks like some tech bro shit. Probably is. I mean, Palisade is basically a banking system that stores information as well as a bunch of other shit. Also, where's the railing on this goddamn staircase?
How long should we keep looking?
You have credits.
Let's see. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need that. Or this. Or that. Gone. 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 The revolver is not very useful in this game as compared to the last one. Hollow sight. Lancer rifle. Yeah, I'll take some hypo snips. Combat rifle ammo. And some tranquilizer ammo. Always need more of this.
I'm trying to run a business here.
Yes, I know. I am stealing
Not
your
interested
business.
right now.
For now. I like the sound of that.
Actually, you know what? Nope. Screw the stairs. I can just jump down.
Did they reach the owner?
Not yet.
Think he could have been inside the shop?
Rather and stay quiet.
Really? That's the best they could hide it?
Seems as though there are more police than usual.
Really?
Or near Ukraine. Ah, Marchenko is a millennial as well. Illiterate railway workers left school after 10 years, 2 years shy of the compulsory 12, become shift worker on a drilling gang. Shale gas, da-da-da. Ran into trouble, 2011 pro-Russian separatists. This shows up again briefly in 2023. Which I don't get, frankly. So he's a pro-Ukraine national who emigrated to Russia and became pro-Russia.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Some games age well, others don't. Mass Privatization led to economic boom. Augmented tax breaks for augmented workers who need to help build the new infrastructure. Da 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 da. Hold on. Yeah. Dog wanted out of my room. Perfect. I love decrepit locations like this. Like, this is, for me, peak environment design. Decrepit old commercial locations. Abandoned. Just... Ah, that's good shit. Alright, let's go talk with Janus.
Janus, if this is your idea of a face-to-face meeting, I'm not impressed.
You didn't think I would jump on a plane to Prague, did you?
I guess not. That conversation we recovered, you know who Manderley was talking to, don't you?
Robert Page, CEO of Page Industries and owner of the VersaLife Corporation. He's a multi-billionaire.
Doesn't mean we can't arrest both of them for conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Page give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen. It won't stand up in court.
What about this orchid, then? Can we find out more about it?
I think we should find out. I'm digging on my end, but there may be something you can do in Prague. VersaLife has an account at the Palisade Property Bank. If you can get to their data vault, we may find some of the answers we're looking for.
You're telling me to break into a bank?
ARC is being manipulated, set up to take the fall for something. Most likely another terror attack.
Fine. What about this Brown? Page mentioned him and some sort of council. Nathaniel Brown, maybe, head of the Santo Group?
Perhaps. Nathaniel Brown stands to earn trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes, but...
Janus.
Adam! The site's been compromised. I just spotted sentry drones headed your way.
What? How? I wasn't followed.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus' hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there.
Well, that was easy enough. Oh. I wasn't fast enough. Well, at least I'm out of there.
You missed a stapler, Hodge.
I did not like the way those guards from the bank were looking at me earlier. It was bad. What guys?
Mr. Jensen, it's Nomad Stanek. Please, please, you must help.
Mr. Stanek, how did you...
My daughter. They're going to kill her. I gave your friends the slip, and when I got to here...
Where?
The Prakaska district, an apartment complex behind the laundromat. Please, hurry.
Sir?
Bastard kiss his ass and get to heaven.
Adam, you okay? Those drones...
I'm fine. Whoever sent them didn't succeed.
Thank God for that. Listen, Janus just called. VersaLife is closing their account, moving everything out of that data vault tonight. This can't wait. You gotta get over there now.
I can't. I found the bomb maker. She can tell us everything. But she's about to be killed.
What? Shit, man, they're cleaning up loose ends. I can't break into a bank, not by myself. And if we don't do this now, we lose the Orchid. Fuck!
But if I don't go to the Prakaska district, the bomb maker dies, and we're back to square one.
Your call, man.
The game doesn't give me a third option. You only have two choices here. And honestly, I'm sorry, Stanek, but the bank is far more lucrative and leads to a better ending. And I appreciate the fact that the game does not give you an easy option. There is no right way out.
Alex, did Janus actually have a plan for this robbery? Or does he expect me to shoot my way to the vault?
He had someone slip a package into the bank manager's car.
Someone?
It's parked in the employee parking garage. Let me know when you've got it. I'm glad you're doing this, Adam.
Very clear.
Shows that in some circumstances, there is no third option. Yep. There's only shit and more shit. There we go.
Okay, Alex, I got the package. Now what?
There's supposed to be a data rod and an access card inside, but the card is blank. Janus said we need to imprint it with biometrics from an active account holder.
So what? Kidnap somebody and steal their DNA?
Maybe next week. Tonight we can get what's needed from an office on the 3rd floor. According to a contact, the bank keeps clients' profiles on a secure terminal there.
So all I gotta do is get through security to find it. Great.
Anyways, we're now enacting a bank heist. Say it with me now, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Jensen, it's Smiley. Your friend, Nomad Stanek, escaped custody. Agent Riley said he was...
Yeah, I heard. His daughter's in trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble? You know where they are? Adam, you need to go find them, both of them, before it's too late.
I'm on it.
The room is booked for an important conference call.
Don't we need it to discuss a new code?
You son of a bitch, I'm in. We paid A2 now.
30 seconds after he did. Only he wasn't in there.
Where are you, Mr. Jensen? You said you were coming.
I got caught up in something. I'll be there soon, Mr. Stanek.
There is no more soon. You are too late. My little girl is gone. She's gone to their ascension.
Mr. Stanek. Nomad. Shit.
Another reason to do the side quest, do the bank side quest stuff earlier, is so we have enough time to get this shit done.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah. Like I said, there is no good option. Your options are only shit and more shit.
Alex, you still with me? I'm accessing the biometric terminal now. How's this supposed to work?
The way Janus explained it, malware on the card will look for the profile of an authorized VersaLife representative and clone it.
I thought he said the card was blank.
Technically, I said it. Sorry. But the card should be active now. Find the elevator to the basement and try it.
The access card worked, Alex. I'm in the elevator, heading down.
Janus is good, man. He said security measures prevent wireless communications near the vault, so you and I will lose contact soon.
Meaning I'll be on my own from here on in.
Just until you enter the VersaLife vault and plug the data rod into their terminal. Janus should be able to contact you directly once it's installed. He had me load a bunch of malware on it. Of course, you have to reach the vault access room and call down the VersaLife vault first. If you're stopped by security...
This is basically a data haven. It means we deal with the biggest, the richest, and the
10-foot drop can hurt. Yes, yes it can.
Right here in those containers.
Maybe, but they're also the ones...
I got vending machines down here.
Rightfully so. When you only answer the stockholders and the bottom line is your only concern, let me tell you, the way you make decisions is completely skewed.
How would you know? You're a security guard. Speaking of that, let's get back to it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What, henches don't deserve a tasty snack? I'm more just wondering, What kind of level security does the guy who's stocking the vending machine have? Oh wait, it's the maintenance man. Nope.
Just in case somehow you can hear me, I'm about to call down the Versalite vault, Alex.
Now this is some sci-fi bullshit. Now, this area is also very special because it ties in.
Janice, can you hear me?
Yes, the link is weak, but I can strengthen it.
Wait, what are you doing?
The data rod contains a seeker program. It's flagging everything it finds on Project Orchid and sending it to me.
Wait, that's an audio file. Can I hear it?
Hello?
Bob, it's Megan. Those orchid samples you told my new assistant to send to Switzerland?
I asked him not to bother you with that.
It's okay. I told him he could. But it's just... I've never heard of this GARM facility before.
A recent acquisition. I'll have to take you there someday.
That's not necessary. Listen, the changes we made to the orchid's Cas enzymes, they're incredibly dangerous. Until we perfect the replacement-based fragment, GARM's researchers must keep a neutralizing enzyme on hand.
I've read your reports, Megan. I know all about the failures of the CRISPR molecule. I'm even keeping a sample of the neutralizer inside a secure vault in case your research gets corrupted.
You are?
Trust me, you have nothing to worry about.
Thank you. I just wanted to be sure this time. Good night, Bob.
Good night, my dear.
Megan.
Fucking traitor.
Dr. Reed, you seem disappointed. She joined VersaLife shortly before Seraph Industries closed. I assumed you knew.
I don't suppose you know anything about this facility in Switzerland.
GARM? I've been digging into it ever since your ex said the name. It was a geological research center until 2025, when Bell Tower Associates bought it. They didn't list it on their balance sheet when they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah. I guess they also forgot to mention the Spec Ops unit that went AWOL. I have to get to GARM.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about the augmented mercs who ambushed us in Dubai. If Paige sent them the Orchid.
That's everything. Unless they're storing something physical in there. Either way, I suggest you leave soon. With the vault in that position, you should be able to exit through the shaft. Good luck, Mr. Jensen. And please don't forget the data rod when you leave.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And
an
Janice,
Orchid. Can you hear me? I think I found that neutralizing enzyme Megan and Paige were talking about.
We don't have a lot of time, Mr. Jensen. We'll lose contact.
No problem, I got this one. I might be able to save a life or two with this, if the Orchid shows up again.
Yep. But this is only step 1. This mission is also special because it ties into a very important fan theory. Let's see. Boop! Look at all this storage shit. Let's see. This is the Picus Vault. Well, this is also underground, so...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Still, the rest of the Palisade
Access
Bay
granted.
is still fucking stupid. These vaults are also a good location for loot and lore. Such as Picus faking news. Triangle code. A pocket secretary. Newswalker. Og incident. We're already on it, Morgan. Morgan Everett was the one who got onto turning the public opinion against the Augs. Examine Eliza. Initiative. Mandrake, Morpheus, Master. Direction. So, Picus has been falsifying Aug attacks, turn people against the augmented people. Oh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
More multi-tools. We have 2 more vaults to get through. Oh, hi, I can jump.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Guys, the thermal drill. Go get it. I will get him.
Access granted.
Payday has, like, really good music. Here are the old combat styles from the last game. Oh, yeah. laser sight. Can't forget break the rules. Fucking break the rules goes so goddamn hard. Oh! Hey! I just completed a follower goal of 25. Nice! Everybody, big celebration. Record on file, employment, JSA. Of course, this is gonna hurt us. Da-da-da. 3 more. Hello, how are... I am doing alright. I'm just a little wary of how
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Stream is going good.
Granted.
Just going through Deus Ex, and this is a very weird rifle. This thing fires exclusively EMP rounds. No other rifle in the game does that. So I don't tend to keep it very long. It's not a very useful weapon. Not what I intended, I think. Oh, this is the only way to get up here now. We're just about to get onto... This is the big vault. This is the one that ties in with a huge fan theory.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You have all this little stuff for your streaming, like logo banner, overlays, badges, emotes, art scene, intro, outro, verse life. I've got everything I need. I'm not trying to be a big VTuber here. I'm just doing this for fun, and having a little avatar here is way easier than just, you know, showing my face. It gives people something to look at and interact with, and let them know that I am, in fact, paying attention to what the chat is saying. And Viridian Owl, Verse Life, Pecos, Bell Tower, what next? Tai Young Medical.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
No, thank you. I'm not big on getting advertisements.
Access granted.
That can't be right. I missed something. Maybe it's all the way back down in the other vault. From Hugh, Dare Industries. Am I at the wrong vault? I was in the wrong vault, I think. Here we go. Okay, so this one is important because see that? There's a body in here, missing arms and legs. And who is that bearded face sleeping in there? This vault right here is a big contributor to a major theory going on with Mankind Divided. That the Jensen we are playing is not the same Adam Jensen. That we are in fact a clone of Jensen made after the Panchaea incident. Now, there are people for and against this theory on a lot of things, and I have found myself back to the bottom. Whoop. Personally, I have my issues with the theory, but I do like some parts of it. Namely, that the Illuminati tried to make a clone of Jensen, but they made him too well, so he just basically ended up becoming exactly the thing they didn't want to happen anyways. One of the major points towards the theory people often bring up is with the Eliza Cassan side quest, where she will discuss memories and what makes a person. And the answer is typically your memories and your experiences. That even if there was another you, it would still be in essence you, because it holds all your memories and experiences. Now, of course, this is also a vast oversimplification of the existentialism that goes at the center of these thought experiments. But props to Mankind Divided for at least having that. Again, the Deus Ex games are philosophical. They ask questions about humanity, God, government, hint, philosophy, and our place within.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Kind of like mental versus spiritual. Yeah, basically, mental versus spiritual. They're the mental mind versus the physical brain. Also, yes.
Miller, it's Jensen. I've got a lead on the augmented mercs who ambushed us in Dubai.
You're supposed to be investigating the train station attack.
Just hear me out. There's a research facility.
Not like this, you don't. I'm en route to Prague now. She'll be landing at Chicane's helipad any minute. I'll hear you out there. Miller out.
Yeah, exactly.
Jensen, you still got that calibrator on you? If you do, man, I'm ready to optimize that crazy system of yours. I got everything I need now to fix you up real good.
You mean the way you fixed me up last time?
No, no, no. This is gonna be different, huh? On Vaklav's honor. Just get to the lab and you'll see.
Oh, you win living clean guns for a good time.
Let's see. This combat rifle is fucking useless to me. I have no need it. Alright, let's go get my Jensen optimized.
I used to think we're better than I
So we'll get this side quest done, and then we'll get one last main quest done, and I think we'll call that for today. These things aren't very long, thankfully.
Adam, it's Arya. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Arya. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to go this way? God damn it, make up your mind. Oh, there's cooler. Holographic table. Woo!
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
You really think Rucker was the problem? That his death is somehow gonna make things better for Augs?
I don't think he was the solution. We need a new leader. Someone a little less beardy McFancy diploma. Someone who's gonna fight, you know? Stand up to some of these bullshit laws. You hear about the Human Restoration Act?
Yeah. If the restoration vote passes, I don't know that it's gonna matter very much who the leader is.
It's gonna be a government-mandated horror show is what it's gonna be. Men in white coats pulling out augmentations like they are teeth. Ugh. Anyway, speaking of medical horrors, you ready for me to fix you or what?
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna optimize your system. No more worrying about overheating. No more worrying about glitches. Jensen 2.0. Sounds pretty good, right?
Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
Alright. Microassembler. I can now dismantle weapons. Simply put, out of all of the new AUGs, the microassembler is the most useful, because you could turn weapons and junk into scrap, and then you could use that scrap to build things like multi-tools and batteries. And then you could use the... and if you upgrade it, you get to build things for even less.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Look out.
You better have a good reason for digging around in Max Dubai investigation. I thought we'd agreed that...
ARC is being set up. Someone wants us looking the other way, chasing the obvious target while they prepare their next attack.
What? What are you talking about?
Come on, Miller, it's too neat. You know as well as I do that ARC didn't hit us in Dubai.
Is that so? Who's this someone then, huh? More blank pages? More ghosts? Like the ones you say took out Rucker?
I don't know who they are, not yet, but I know where they are. I've traced them to an old bell tower facility in the Swiss Alps.
Bell tower? They're just a bad memory. All their assets were sold off more than a year ago.
And I'm sure if we look closely at some of the buyers, we'd be staring at a tangle of untraceable shell companies.
You're throwing a lot of assumptions around here. What we need is evidence, Jensen. I told you. Did you even meet with Fletcher? Did you look into the evidence you found at the train station like you said you would?
The DSD contained scans of the bomb's timing mechanism. It was a wristwatch, a local brand made by a man named Stanek. When I confronted him, he admitted his daughter might have made the bombs.
Great. So we have her in custody.
Stanek claimed he didn't know where she was. Look, I'm telling you, Ruzika's a dead end. It's part of the fake-out. The Alps are where we need to look.
This bell tower facility. How the hell did you find it?
I reached out to someone, a contact from my Sarif days. He's very good at unearthing the kinds of information people try to keep hidden. I told him what happened in Dubai, gave him access to the information I learned while investigating Ark. He did the rest.
Fuck, Jensen.
Do you trust this guy?
In this instance, yes.
Chicane, how are you for fuel?
Could use a top-up.
Do it. You do this quick and quiet. Recon only. You do not engage. Am I clear? Don't even set foot inside that facility if you see activity. Contact me the minute you have anything. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I'll loop MacReady in. Get him and the analyst to work up a detailed mobilization plan, if there's anything there. I'm trusting you on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that.
You really think this intel your CI provided will bear fruit?
I'm sure of it.
I gotta admire your confidence, man. You know, despite your obvious aesthetic handicap, maybe you've got some value.
Thanks.
Ready to go?
Yep. I can't think of any psychopaths I'm gonna go deal with right now.
Gom just popped up on radar. I'll keep us beyond visual range and engage DRFM jamming. You can scan the facility from the air with...
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
Crazy? We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine.
Not setting us down. No sign of trouble, you call me. Just want to have a lousy afternoon.
Oh, seems I just lost a follower. I think that, I don't know if Anya Art stayed or not, but probably did. As soon as I told them I wasn't interested in anything. Ain't that always the way? Eh, nah.
Anomaly detected.
I already left, so it's not as if I need to worry about anything.
Access granted.
You really must avoid taking those wrong turns. A little taste, so at the end you understand what you're interfering with. Give my regards to Talos.
I thought there'd be more blood. You said Rucker was covered in it.
Rucker had more meat in him than this one. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're sure he'll die?
The Orchid has no mercy. His end will come. It will be slow, and it will be painful. Just time enough for a man
Yeah,
to think
you can if you want
on
to.
his sins.
We really need to do something about self-promoters, but listen, I don't know why they always try. I'm not about to say yes.
It means the facility is compromised. We should move out.
No. We were warned that this one was coming. We have time before they start searching for him.
If you are certain, what about your friends from ARC?
Those fools have outlived their usefulness. Let them drink a little more. Then those things more. Don't do bodies with this one. I'm not from this dead weight. You carry him now. This is as far as I go.
You're flying back to Prague.
I need to meet with those Dvala pigs. Get them to accelerate the timeline so our shipment clears customs immediately.
They will want more money.
Smugglers always want more money. The Dvali won't get it.
So the men and I should stay here and proceed as planned?
Brown confirmed everything with Baikus last night. Date and time.
End of the line for you, friends.
Chicane, come in. Damn. How long have I been out?
I don't know.
Miller, it's Jensen. I can't raise Chicane.
Jensen? What's happened?
I walked into an ambush. Chicane could be in trouble.
Fuck. I'll see if I can raise him. Was it the mercs from Dubai?
Yeah. And they were with Marchenko, their mole inside ARC. He admitted poisoning Rucker.
I'll call Leon. See how quickly they can get a team there. You stay low and find the exit.
Copy that. But these guys think I'm dead. Maybe I should take advantage of that and have a peek around. Might find out more about him. Moving the crane.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
Because the last person to use this didn't follow proper safety precautions. You almost had a ton of ice fall on someone's head.
Shit! Is it safe now?
Yeah, should be fine. I just finished testing everything when you started shouting at me.
Okay, well, thanks.
Don't mention it.
I can't read any of this. get this figured out eventually. There we go.
Hey, Jensen. Miller tells me you're alive in there. They built you tough, huh?
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Me? You've been off comms for hours, partner. Hell, I almost came in there after you, but damn roaches down there spotted me, so I had to bug out. Been trying to raise you ever since.
Yeah, well, now I need a pickup.
Helipad, north end of the facility. As soon as I catch you on infrared, I'll break cover and grab you. Chicane out.
Don't like this. We'll react. I'll take the initiative.
There's a hostile in our vector! Nice quiet. Cool down.
That was disappointing.
Tells me you're alive in there. They built you tough, huh?
Where the hell have you been, Chicane?
Me? You've been off comms for hours, partner. Hell, I almost came in there after you, but damn roaches down there spotted me, so I had to bug out. Been trying to raise you ever since.
Yeah, well, now I need a pickup.
Helipad, north end of the facility. As soon as I catch you on infrared, I'll break cover and grab you. Chicane out.
Contact! Positive contact!
Attention, intruder alert.
Time quiet. Intruder. Confirm report of low ping. Verified.
Attention, intruder alert. Repeat, we have an intruder.
Roger. Tag received.
Alrighty then.
All personnel be on extra guard.
see.
Vector negative.
Attention! This is an unspecified... alert condition. Repeat, we are under general alert.
Hits within progress.
This is an alert continuance. Repeat, we are still on general alert. All personnel on full alert. Shoot hostile on sight.
You need to find me first.
Everyone remain on alert. This is not a drill.
Oh. Not the way I wanted to go.
All personnel be on extra guard. This is a general alert. No eyes up.
There we go.
Ready to get the hell out of here.
Here, isn't it?
What the hell happened? Where's everyone?
Martial law. Riots in Gollum spilled over into Prague. Entire city's on lockdown. No one but state police are allowed in the streets tonight. They've all got itchy trigger fingers.
Wonderful. Dr. Miller? Told him to meet me at the office?
He'll be waiting for you. Of course, you'll likely be shot getting there. Watch yourself out there, Jensen.
Alex, it's me. We need to meet.
You got a location? Because the streets aren't safe tonight, man.
Can you make it to the Limb Clinic, where we met before?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll meet you there.
And we're gonna end it there, because we're rapidly approaching the end game, and I want to save some stuff for, Darn, I missed everything. Well, Jensen got poisoned, it did nothing, and he had to break out of the Swiss Alps. You'll be able to watch over everything all over again, Dystopia, or on the VOD. You know, the glorious 3 hours of me being here. Alright, so thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you all next week, where I think we're probably going to be going through the end game. And then after that, we have all the DLCs to cover. They're not very long, but they're pretty good. GG's, thanks for stream. You're welcome. I'll see you later.